Western Kentucky quarterback Bailey Zappe is off to a great start despite his team's 2-4 record. I want to take a few minutes and look at what he's been able to do well and look at his numbers so far through the first 6 games of the season. And we're going to break down some film. We got a few clips showing his ability to push the ball downfield and do it accurately. Then we have a few clips to show his experience and how just having a good firm grasp on the offense can transfer or can translate to decisive, accurate, and good anticipation type throws. So before we look at the film, let's real quick look at these numbers he's been able to put up through the first 6 games of the season. 26 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions, completion percentage a tick under 70, yards per attempt right under 9. Great yards per attempt, by the way, and he's passed over 2,600 yards through the air. What's impressive to me is in the air raid offense, a lot of times you don't see the yards per attempt very high. It's more in that 6-ish range, just because a lot of the throws are, I don't want to say gimme throws, but they're taking the defense, gives you a lot of underneath type throws. So what's impressive about me is Zappe's accuracy downfield. His yards per attempt is almost 9, and his completion percentage is almost 70. So to give you some perspective, and I don't have the numbers pulled up in front of me, I probably should. If you look at Will Rogers, the quarterback from Mississippi State, in an air raid offense, his completion percentage is extremely high, 70-something, but his yards per attempt is 6-something, I believe. So that just goes to show Zappe's ability to push it downfield and do it accurately. And the teams he's doing this against aren't against a bunch of nobody teams, right? Yes, you had, 7 touchdowns against UT Martin, but besides that, you played an Army team, lost by 3, put up big numbers there. You played Indiana, lost by 2, put up big numbers there. Their only real decisive loss or big loss was against Michigan State. They lost by 17, and the score is probably a little closer. The score probably wasn't as close as the final score says because Michigan State was up by a good amount at the end. But still, you played them hard. UTSA, you lost by 6. That was a close game. He had 5 touchdowns there. And then against Old Dominion, they won by 23, 5 touchdowns there. So I still think Western Kentucky can have a pretty good season because they've had some tough, stiff competition, 2 Big Ten schools, and the best school in Conference USA, most likely. And Zappe's done a good job putting up big numbers there. So let's dive into the film. Again, we're going to look at his accuracy downfield, the first few clips, and then the very end, the last few clips, we're going to see how his ability to know the offense, how that translates into the quick, accurate, and decisive throws. Before we look at this film, I want to encourage all this to consider subscribing to the channel if you like any quarterback-related content. Let's get into the film. So one to get started with this throw, and this is a go route, bottom of the screen receiver, little fade/go route that Zappe is able to drop beautifully over the shoulder of the receiver. So perfect example of what it looks like to have some accuracy downfield. This is not a gimme throw by any means. So good job by Zappe hitting his receiver. Now the receiver's going to run out of the screen for a second. I apologize. But good job by Zappe. Again, no safety can get up there in time. Zappe knows pre-snap. Boom, this is the matchup. Good recognition. Not a lot of room for error. Drops the ball in perfectly, right? Not a lot of space right there. Able to hit his guy in stride and keep going there. Does he score here? No, okay, I didn't think so. But good ball by Zappe. So I wanted to get started with this because I think it's the perfect example of accuracy downfield. So here's a touchdown throw from Zappe at the bottom of the field, at the bottom of the screen. I apologize. Just a little seam route here. About 26-yard touchdown against Indiana. And this is a great example of his accuracy downfield here, right? So we're going to see a quick pump fake, and I apologize, we can't see the defense due to the broadcast footage, but a quick pump fake here, able to stand in the pocket, great protection up front, and then delivers an accurate ball for a touchdown. Boom, good job there. Probably someone's supposed to be over top, but still a good, accurate ball for a touchdown from Zappe against Indiana. So I apologize ahead of time of this video quality. I'll get right to it so you don't have to look at it. But it's a good example of Zappe pushing the ball downfield. Not necessarily a bomb, but you're going to see a nice seam route here. And he's able to hit his receiver with a nice hole shot. So we see him able to get the defender out of position. Good job with his eyes. Little pump fake. When that happens, this backer comes in. Got one up top safety. Where's a hole shot? Boom, right here. Good job by Zappe. Get that backer out of the way. Ball's out now. Right here, again, I apologize for the quality. It sucks, but a good ball by Zappe. Gets the point across to accuracy, pushing the ball downfield, but he's able to set up that throw to make it an easier throw. So another good throw from Zappe, and this is kind of a combination of the two things I talked about. Yes, his experience and anticipation, and the accuracy downfield. They can all be talked about hand in hand, but that's for another topic. But you're going to see a seam route here, route when the receiver crosses, the backer, the ball comes out, ball's out now, boom, good job sitting him down for the safety, right after, I guess it was the DB, not the backer, I apologize, but good job by Zappe, good accurate ball, decisive, and then the experience really coming into play there for Zappe. But good zip on that ball as well. So that play right there entails a lot of Zappe's qualities in one play. So 3rd and 5 from Zappe, we're going to see an out route for completion, first down, takes the defense, gives him good anticipation throw. And if you're going to be in zone on like a 3rd and 5 or against this type of route, this is easy all day, right? So man coming this way, good read by Zappe. You see the corner bail, see the backer sitting, and he knows he has the flat route out here. So let's go ahead and check this out. Again, good anticipation. This is part of knowing the offense, right? The experience of the offense. Ball is out. Look, eyes are towards the quarterback. Man defense up here. Good ball here by Zappe. Good anticipation throw, but then just so here's a long throw from Zappe from the left hash to the right side of the field. And this demonstrates the arm strength that he has that is not always the case for quarterbacks in the air raid. So good arm strength, probably better than people think. The receiver, you can just see his head right here. Again, I apologize for the footage, but it's a long throw. So it's an example of just experience in the offense and how that really translates. But a good arm strength there as well. So again, I try to keep it kind of simple. We could probably do a 15-minute video over air raid schemes and how Zappe fits in that scheme or whatever it may be. But I think the takeaways are he's accurate downfield, which you don't always have in an air raid offense, and he's comfortable within the offense. That leads to accurate, decisive, anticipation type throws. Not to mention, you saw a pretty strong arm in some of those cross the field throws. That probably has NFL scouts taking notes, right? So great numbers, big numbers, and it's not against gimme opponents. Besides UT Martin, and you can argue Old Dominion, it's been pretty quality opponents with an Army team, with 2 Big Ten schools in the best school in Conference USA. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Bailey Zappe's performance thus far? What other qualities and traits do you like about Zappe that I didn't talk about? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next time on the next quarterback-related video.